to the stage Vice President and General Manager, Computer and Machine Learning Infrastructure, Mark Lohmeyer.
All right. Hello, everyone. It's really great to be here in person today with all of you. Thanks, everyone, for joining. My name is Mark Lohmeyer, and I lead the Compute and Machine Learning Infrastructure product team at Google Cloud. And I'm really excited today to be able to share more with you about all the amazing products we've been building and how they can help you achieve your goals. Later in this session, my colleague Sachin Gupta will share the latest on our storage, networking, and distributed cloud products. So, at Google, we always start with the customer. And so let's start today with what we're hearing from all of you. You know, our customers are telling us they want to enable and accelerate their overall company's business transformation. And at the heart of this are really the applications that support and empower your customers and enable your employees. And if you look across this application portfolio, many customers have hundreds, or in some cases, thousands of applications. But they generally fall into these three big categories. First, virtually everyone sees the transformational opportunity that's available with generative AI. But if you look at it, most customers are really in the early stages of figuring out where to start. Second, customers are looking to rapidly build new modern applications, leveraging everything the cloud has to offer. And third, last but not least, let's not forget those traditional enterprise applications, which for many of our customers represent the vast majority of their workloads. You want to make sure those applications can really continue to thrive. And as IT leaders, you have to enable all of this while your core responsibilities are becoming even more complex. You have to maintain reliability and security at higher scale and under new threats. You have to reduce operational complexity while hiring and retaining a world-class team. And you have to meet aggressive sustainability goals. So as we look across these, it's really clear to us that the old approaches are not going to meet the new challenges ahead. We've never seen before the kinds of demands that these new workloads are placing on the infrastructure. And while this is true across all types of workloads, probably the best example of this is AI. So if you look at this chart here, it's showing the growth in the size of the number of parameters in large language models over the last 5 years. And they're increasing in size by 10x per year. So that's 10 to the fifth over 5 years, which is a lot of zeros for those of you who are counting. So unfortunately, we can no longer just throw more general purpose hardware at this problem. And one of the reasons why is that the benefits of Moore's law are slowing down. So for example, while transistor count is still doubling every 2 years, it's not doing so at a fixed cost and power. So as a result, it's really clear what's worked for us in the past is not going to be able to prepare us for the future. We need a more intentional approach to cloud infrastructure. So let's talk about how we're responding to this at Google. So our strategy here is centered around a concept that we call workload-optimized infrastructure. And the core idea is to look at literally each and every workload and then design and optimize at a systems level across compute, storage, and networking hardware, and across software as well, to meet the unique needs of each and every workload. And as a result, we can deliver breakthrough gains on the outcomes that our customers care about and need for those workloads across performance, reliability, security, cost, and sustainability. Now, anyone can say these words, right? Easy to say. But what enables Google to actually deliver is our engineering excellence and platform-level innovation. So within this, there are really 4 main areas that set us apart. First, at the heart of the platform is our deep silicon and systems innovation, such as our TPUs, our offloads, optical switches, and more that I'll share today. Second, we're also open and ecosystem-friendly, embracing partners across hardware platforms such as Intel, AMD, and NVIDIA, and a broad range of open source and software partners. Third, we continue to expand our planet-scale footprint, leveraging scalable distributed systems. And then finally, our infrastructure is AI-driven and automated to help empower your teams to do more, as you saw in the earlier keynote yesterday with Duet AI. So with this as sort of the high-level background, now let's get into how this is resulting in concrete benefits for each workload type. And let's start with our favorite, AI workloads. So here, we're really fortunate to be able to work with thousands of customers across many industries and verticals to help them leverage AI to transform their business. the customers that are the most sophisticated and the most knowledgeable in this space are choosing Google because AI is in our DNA. So let me share more. From startups to enterprises, customers choose Google Cloud for AI because of our deep expertise across all the relevant domains. Of course, it starts with industry-defining research. In fact, the original Transformers paper, which is the foundation for the LLMs taking the world by storm today, came from Google research. Then we channel that research into cutting-edge models, such as PaLM 2, and many, many more that you heard about yesterday. But it's not just about our models. It's also about, as I mentioned before, embracing the ecosystem and open source. And Google is a really great partner and significant contributor here. However, the models by themselves are not enough. You also need to know how to scale them in production. And at Google, we have unique experience running many apps that serve literally billions of users each. And to do all of this, you of course need to build on the best infrastructure. So now let's dig into our AI-optimized infrastructure next. At Google, we're building the industry's most complete and most advanced AI cloud platform. For more than a decade, we've been perfecting an integrated system that's designed for AI workloads. It's designed to meet the needs of each and every AI workload and every customer and user type, from model builders to providers to consumers. Working from the bottom up, it starts with our leading TPU and GPU accelerated computing options, complemented by a range of AI-optimized storage and data integration options. We bring these together into a supercomputing system with scalable networking, offloads, water-cooled systems, and more. And we make it really easy to consume with support for both GCE and GKE. And finally, we deliver unique value in software, enabling training and serving of workloads across multiple systems, complemented by open frameworks, high-performance compilers, and more. Finally, with Vertex AI, we make it easy to integrate and serve Google models and our partners' ecosystem models in your applications. So, yesterday, Thomas announced the expansion of our TPU portfolio with TPU v5e. So let me go deeper here now. So given the massive demand that we're seeing for AI-optimized infrastructure, we wanted to make TPUs even more accessible to a broader range of customers and use cases. With TPU v5e, we've made major strides in efficiency, with up to 2x better training performance per dollar versus TPU v4, and 2.5 times better inference performance per dollar. We've also made them more versatile, including 8 flexible VM shapes that serve our customers' diverse workload sizes across training, tuning, and serving. And finally, through the magic of hardware and software working together, we've enabled these smaller systems to scale to some of the largest workloads with technologies that enable a single workload to span multiple clusters, scaling to tens of thousands of these chips. All right, so now for a real treat, we're actually going to show you this AI-optimized cloud infrastructure for the first time to the general public. So with that, let's cue the video.
Today's AI applications are powered by something you almost never get to see: purpose-built AI infrastructure. And while we're operating this infrastructure at planet scale, it all starts with the chip. Google's Tensor Processing Units, or TPUs, are custom-developed, application-specific, integrated circuits designed to create at-scale supercomputers that handle some of the world's largest AI workloads. The real magic happens when these chips are all interconnected using our custom intercore optical interconnect to create a single supercomputer capable of utilizing thousands of these chips to handle some of the world's largest inference and training workloads. Utilizing the power of our data center networking, we can create large-scale versions of such supercomputers consisting of hundreds of thousands of interconnected chips. Google has taken a step further and utilized optical circuit switch technology that allows these supercomputers to reconfigure themselves and create efficient machine shapes and sizes. This is all made possible by our state-of-the-art OCS software infrastructure, optimized for efficiency and speed. Our vertical power delivered to these supercomputers is cooled by our latest generation water cooling system that is designed with sustainability in mind. All this technology has the attention of our dedicated team of data center technicians and security personnel, there to guide through our various security protocols. All of this operating at the scale of our entire planet, because we believe that AI is for everyone.
All right, so that was awesome. As a hardware geek, I think there's nothing cooler than checking out the hardware behind all these systems. But if you think about it, it's not just about the hardware. Equally important is the software on top of this hardware that enables our customers to make the AI development smooth and cost-effective. So here, first, we're really excited to announce first-class support for PyTorch for TPUs. PyTorch is an incredibly popular framework for AI developers, and now they can leverage the benefits of TPUs in these PyTorch environments. Second, we're making it easy to efficiently scale model training and serving across physically disparate clusters with multi-slice training and multi-host inferencing. Third, we're making it easy to orchestrate AI workloads with GKA support and streamline data integration, tuning, and application development with Vertex AI. As a result, leading AI innovators like Anthropic are seeing significant benefits from TPU v5e as they build the next wave of AI on Google Cloud. And we're really looking forward to enabling the broader industry with these amazing TPU capabilities now and in the future. So TPUs are great, but we're also partnering and investing to offer the best cloud for GPUs as well. You heard from Thomas and Jensen about our deep partnership and capabilities we're delivering here together. So again, let me go a little bit deeper here now. A few months ago, we introduced our new G2 VM based on the NVIDIA L4 GPU. Google Cloud was the first and still the only leading cloud provider to offer this service to customers. G2 is great for a lower price of entry with 2 to 4 times better performance compared to prior generation NVIDIA T4 GPUs. G4 excels for cost-effective Gen AI use cases and other use cases such as virtual workstation or digital twin simulations. And as a result of this value, we're seeing rapid adoption across many leading customers that you see here. Next, as you heard earlier, we're also really excited to introduce the general availability of our A3 VMs coming next month. A3 is based on the NVIDIA H100 GPU and is purpose-built to train and serve incredibly demanding AI models and LLMs. A3 leverages Google's leading networking technologies to provide massive scale and performance, including our custom-designed IPUs, offloading the host, and it integrates with our data center network with reconfigurable optical links that can adjust the topology on demand. A3 is a leap in supercomputing capabilities over prior generations with 3 times faster training. A3 is also able to operate at scale, scaling to tens of thousands of H100 GPUs. Finally, A3 is fully supported through GCE, GKE, and Vertex AI, offering a wide range of choices for AI researchers, developers, and operators. So, across GPUs and TPUs, we are innovating at a systems level to give customers the strong foundation they need to build generative AI services that will transform their business. But don't just take it from me. Let's go to video again to hear directly from a leading Gen AI innovator, Character AI, about their experience.
I'm Mile Ott. I'm one of the founding engineers at Character AI. Character AI is a full-stack, direct-to-consumer social AI platform. Technically speaking, we'll need to make our entire stack more scalable. Everything from bringing on more accelerators to power the language model to improving the backend systems. We host all of our product infrastructure on Google Cloud, increasingly using Google's accelerators, GPUs and TPUs. GPUs are the lifeblood of our product. So on Google Cloud, we can experiment and find what is the right platform for a particular workload. It's great to have that flexibility to choose which products and solutions are most valuable. So yeah, big fans of Google Cloud.
All right, that is so cool. By the way, if you haven't tried it yet, I would highly recommend you check out Character AI. It's a really, really cool and interesting service. All right, so a lot of innovation in our AI-optimized infrastructure. But of course, you also have a lot of other types of workloads that are really powering your business. So now let me share more about what's new for enterprise workloads. Our customers here have a broad range, so we've optimized our VM families for all of these workload types, ranging from common web applications to demanding databases such as SAP HANA. So here, let me share some exciting updates on the new products that we're introducing. Just a few months ago, we GA'd our new C3 VM. Google was the first to market with VMs based on the 4th generation Intel Sapphire Rapids processor, which also leverages our offload technologies and provides up to 35% better performance versus comparable generation VMs, with a consistent performance and great maintenance experience. Now, we're really, really pleased to announce we're extending the C family to both AMD and ARM processors. We're announcing the new C3D VM based on AMD's 4th generation EPYC processor. C3D VMs offer up to 45% performance improvement over the prior generation AMD VMs for workloads such as Postgres, MySQL, Redis, and many more. Finally, we're also really excited to pre-announce the preview of C3A, our newest ARM-based VM. It offers up to 40% better price performance than comparable x86 VMs for a very, very cost-effective solution. In addition, we're also focused on enabling leading solutions for high-performance computing across industries such as financial services, engineering design, and more. In support of this, we recently announced our new H3 VMs, purpose-built for HPC workloads. With full core performance and 200 gigabits per second networking, H3 outperforms the prior generation C2 VMs by up to 3 times across a broad range of HPC workloads. In addition, we're really pleased to partner with a broad range of HPC-focused ecosystem partners like Altair to help our customers realize the full benefits of these amazing technologies. So these are some really great options for compute, but many enterprise workloads also require block storage. And here we offer a wide range of options to support our customers' IOPS and throughput needs. To meet these needs, last year we introduced Hyperdisk, an enterprise-class block storage service. Hyperdisk fundamentally decouples compute from storage, much like a private cloud SAN, but with all the elasticity, scalability, and economic benefits of a cloud service. It enables you to dynamically tune the storage to the unique needs of each workload, and it's built to scale. So today I'm really, really pleased to announce major, major advances for Hyperdisk. First, I'm excited to announce the preview of Hyperdisk Extreme with 500,000 IOPS, which is the fastest among hyperscalers. Second, the new Hyperdisk Balanced is in preview next month. It's really ideal for general purpose workloads, and it delivers 2 to 10 times better performance than comparable offers. Finally, to complete the family, Hyperdisk Throughput is now GA and provides fast, cost-effective block storage for throughput-hungry workloads such as data analytics. So that's all great, but I'm even more excited to introduce a new capability here called Hyperdisk Storage Pools. Now, cloud cost optimization is top of mind for many of you, as I've spoken with you. And within this, storage has traditionally been one of the biggest culprits of cloud spend. And why is that? Well, disks are often tied to individual VMs and therefore not optimally utilized. On-prem, you use a SAN storage pool to address this, but in the cloud, such pools have not really been available so far. So we're changing this today with Hyperdisk storage pools in preview. These storage pools can be shared across your workloads, simplifying management and driving higher utilization. So by combining the benefits of a single storage capacity pool with thin provisioning, compression, deduplication, and other technologies, we can reduce the TCO for workloads like databases by up to 40%. Really, really amazing. So now let's shift to another workload, and one of the most common enterprise workloads, and one I happen to know pretty well, everything running in vSphere on-prem. So with Google Cloud VMware Engine, you can simply bring your vSphere-based workloads to Google and will manage the infrastructure for you with great availability and performance. Today, we're announcing the next stage of innovation with GCVE. First, our new node type, VE2, with 2 terabytes of RAM and flexible and powerful vCPU and storage configurations. Second, we're adding 3 new external storage options: support for NetApp volumes, support for Google File Store, our own file system, and support for vSAN storage-only nodes. You'll hear more about these later. With these new options, we're making it even more cost-effective to run a broad range of vSphere-based workloads in Google Cloud. In fact, one customer, LIQ, was able to significantly increase their application availability, reduce incidents, and save 60% in total cost of ownership by migrating from on-prem to GCVE. Truly, truly amazing. More broadly, we know you also want to achieve better reliability in the cloud than anywhere else. And while multi-AZ SLAs are great, many enterprise workloads also care deeply about the VM-level SLA. So I'm really delighted to announce a new and improved 3 nines uptime SLA for all single-instance VMs in Google Cloud. And for memory-optimized VMs that are used for demanding workloads like SAP HANA and others, we're going even further to offer 3.5 nines single-instance SLA, which is the highest among other leading cloud hyperscalers. Together, coupled with our ability to do non-disruptive maintenance using live migration, this really makes Google Cloud ideal for mission-critical enterprise workloads. So I hope you're all as excited about these new product announcements as I am. And to wrap it up, I'd like to share finally an inside look at one of the key technology building blocks that really enables many of these new products. You heard about it in Thomas's keynote, and we call this Google Cloud Titanium. This is a next-generation tiered offload technology stack. So let me give a little context here. If you go back in time in the cloud, right, initially the host CPU handled it all. It ran the workloads, it ran the virtualization software stack, storage, I/O, network processing. Everything was running on that host CPU. Then the cloud industry advanced by offloading some of those infrastructure operations onto SmartNICs. This delivered really significant gains, so it was fantastic. However, ultimately, the performance and scale was still bound to that host, since the SmartNICs are running in those hosts. So as we at Google thought about what the future of workloads would require, we knew we needed to be able to scale beyond the host. So we're really, really pleased to introduce Google Cloud Titanium, which is a next-generation tiered offload architecture, providing breakthrough scale, performance, and security that you need for the future of cloud workloads. To do this, we are leveraging and extending our distributed planet-scale infrastructure services. Effectively, we can move many of the storage, networking, security, and other operations completely off the host and run them as processes as a scale-out service in the cloud. This enables us to, for example, deliver the 500,000 IOPS for Hyperdisk Extreme that I talked about before, and we can provide this even to very small VMs on the host. So this is a really, really fundamental architecture capability that you're going to see us leverage more and more to deliver on our workload-optimized infrastructure vision. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this view into our strategy for workload-optimized infrastructure and how we're applying that to deliver amazing products for all of your workloads. Now, to share what's new with cloud storage, networking, and our distributed cloud, my colleague Sachin Gupta will join us now. Welcome, Sachin.
Thanks, Mark, and hi, everyone. I'm Sachin Gupta, and I lead the Infrastructure and Solutions Group here at Google Cloud. Now, I'm super excited to tell you more about how customers are innovating with all the great new products that our teams have built. Earlier, Mark talked about the tremendous innovation in GPUs and TPUs for AI workloads. From model training to tuning to serving, all of this is made possible because of a foundation of highly reliable and performance storage solutions. As you know, it takes petabytes or more of data to build and train AI models. And many of those applications leverage existing frameworks like PyTorch and TensorFlow, which often run on file systems. But many of you want to leverage the scalability, the performance, and the affordability of object storage. If you try this on your own, it can be a complex task. It requires custom code. And that's why we introduced Cloud Storage Fuse. It's a fully managed file system that allows you to easily run applications that are expecting file systems, but on top of the scalable and performant Google Cloud Storage. And with the power of GKE and GenAI integration and simple file system access, Codeway scaled their GenAI avatar app to hundreds of millions of users in simply a matter of weeks. We've also heard the need for ultra-low latency and terabyte per second file systems to accelerate demanding AI and HPC workloads while minimizing TCO. Last week, we introduced Parallel Store, our next-generation parallel file system built on Intel Deos. It provides 6.3x the read throughput performance of other offerings, and it's deeply integrated with AI and GKE, helping accelerate AI workloads like simulation and analytics. We are continuing to enhance storage choice and performance for AI and enterprise workloads running on GKE. Compared to Amazon EFS, FileStore has 1.6x the throughput and 15.7x the IOPS. And FileStore Enterprise provides low latency, high IOPS storage for training models. Now, we also heard from you. We now support shares as small as 10 gigabytes and grow all the way up to 100 terabytes, so you can right size for cost and performance. Salesforce is a really great example of this. They simplified and scaled terabytes of data on FileStore and GKE to enable conversational AI to improve customer service. This is such a great testament coming from a company that's centered on customer success. Now, when I speak with customers, one of the biggest barriers to migration that I've heard about has been around multi-protocol support, SMB, NFS. We are taking our NetApp partnership to a whole new level with a new, fully managed, first-party file storage service. And now, like OpenText, you can run and modernize mission-critical enterprise workloads like SAP and VMware on Google Cloud without any refactoring, all while optimizing costs. At Google, we believe products should be secure by design and secure by default. Last year, we were the first, and we are still the only leading public cloud to offer a generally available managed backup for GKE solution for modern workloads. It protects your pod configurations and data, and it protects you from threats like ransomware. And your data is recoverable even if entire projects are deleted. Data security startups like Cyberhaven aren't just relying on Google backup and recovery to protect business-critical information or to lower costs. They're using it to meet regulatory compliance and to support GKE upgrades so that they can focus fully on business innovation. But it's not only about modern workloads. Google Backup and Recovery can support all of your major workloads, from Google Compute Engine to Google Cloud VMware Engine that Mark talked about, to databases and SAP. Now, as you can see, from AI, data, and HPC to modern and enterprise workloads, we have the right performant and cost-effective storage and data protection solutions for you. All right, let's talk about networking. As you get ready, or as you get your data ready for AI, doing so easily, cost-effectively, and securely can be quite complicated. In addition to the most performant storage solutions, you also need the best network. Now, Google's planet-scale network is the backbone that our customers rely on to modernize and transform their businesses rapidly. And recently, we expanded our network to 38 regions with many more on the way. We enable you to run and build your applications in over 200 countries and territories. And with our subsea cables, our 187 POPs that keep growing, we will now leverage our network to help you to solve the problems with cross-cloud connectivity and security. Now, I've spent over 2 decades in the networking industry working very closely with many, many customers. And traditional approaches are just not keeping up with multi-cloud and hybrid workforce requirements. Customers are having to build complex co-locations. They're having to manage connectivity manually across multiple different clouds and dealing with different security stacks. The complexity is daunting. Now, sure, there are some overlay solutions in the market, but they do not provide the benefit of a large global network. And some of them actually force you to change your applications and services stack or your security stack. You can't bring your own. We want to simplify all of this and make it easy for you to connect securely cross-cloud so that you can get the most out of Google Cloud services such as Spanner, BigQuery, and Vertex AI. Thomas introduced this yesterday, and I'm excited to introduce to you the Cross-Cloud Network. It's a global networking platform that helps you connect and secure applications across clouds. The Cross-Cloud Network enables 3 key use cases that enterprises of all sizes have asked for: how you build applications, deliver applications, and secure applications in a hybrid world. First, let's dive deeper into how you build multi-cloud distributed applications. We are making it easy, fast, and secure. I am pleased to share several new networking and security innovations in this space. Earlier this year, we introduced Cloud Secure Web Proxy, which helps secure web egress traffic by providing inspection and helping to protect and control traffic that's originating from Google or from outside of Google. And we also introduced Cross-Cloud Interconnect, a cloud-native, fully managed service that provides 10 or 100 gigabits per second of connectivity with 4 other major cloud providers. Not only that, it is generally available in more than 20 cities, and it's backed by a 4.9 SLA. Now, customers like Walmart are already using Cross-Cloud Interconnect in production to simplify networking between cloud providers and to shorten time to production, reducing overall costs. And Yahoo will use Cross-Cloud Interconnect to easily and securely access Spanner and BigQuery to deliver performance and security to hundreds of millions of users. I am excited to announce our new next-gen firewall, Cloud NGFW. This is a fully distributed, cloud-first firewall jointly developed with Palo Alto Networks that leverages mandiant threat intelligence. And unlike other cloud firewalls, Cloud NGFW provides inline threat protection with 20x higher threat efficacy and shift-left network security posture controls. And with Network Service Integration Manager, you can easily integrate your own partner NGFW of choice without any customer changes. No network changes required, and you can easily bring in partners like Checkpoint, Cisco, Fortinet, Palo Alto Networks, with more coming soon. McKesson is leveraging Cloud NGFW to simplify their network architecture and to gain granular access control and enforce advanced policies. This helps improve their overall security posture and lower operational costs. With Cross-Cloud Network, customers can accelerate the delivery of internet-facing applications across hybrid and multi-cloud with our global front end. And this consists of our global load balancer, our content delivery network, and Cloud Armor for DDoS protection. Cloud Armor provides ML-powered web application firewalls, which has helped prevent some of the largest DDoS attacks on the planet. And there's actually a great Broadcom Cloud Armor demo that you can see at the showcase later today. We are announcing service extensions for our global load balancers, which provides programmability. So you can configure additional security, monitoring, and logging services to support your unique application needs with just a few lines of code. Or you can simply tap into our rich and growing partner ecosystem with familiar solutions from partners like Traceable and Human Security. Replit is excited to use service extensions for data plane programmability on load balancers to customize their back-end selection algorithm, helping their customers deploy AI applications. And ShareChat is India's leading short video platform with Moj that has over 100 million monthly active users. With Google's global front end, they are able to deliver the performance and user experience they need to expand rapidly while reducing TCO. Finally, let's talk about the hybrid workforce. As applications move to the cloud and the workforce returns to a hybrid model, customers find themselves managing multiple individual disjoint security stacks. And this is firewalls all the way to security service edges. Not only is this risky and complex, but it also requires compromises to performance, security control, and creates operational overhead. With cross-cloud network, you have a choice of security service edge and SD-WAN providers while leveraging our global planet-scale network. And this can help lower latency by up to 35%. I am proud to announce a new partnership with Broadcom Symantec and Palo Alto Networks, bringing you an integrated SSE solution for your remote users and branch offices. What cross-cloud network enables is truly incredible. But don't take it from me. Let's hear directly from Ken Kirchhoff, Senior Director of Networking from Priceline.
It's Priceline's goal to make the moments that matter for our customers. It's very important for us to be able to serve customers with a great website and provide them with the best experience no matter where they are. We launched our first application running on virtual machines. 4 years later, we have all of our infrastructure running on Google Cloud, modern stack in Kubernetes with 12-factor patterns, and we're consuming many Google managed services, including databases, analytics, AI, and ML. It's been a complete transformation. We also use Google's worldwide networking so that we can provide them with deals and inventory for flights, hotels, and rental cars. By having cross-cloud networking, we can take the pieces of our company and the services of our company and run them where they're best suited and think of them as a whole product rather than separate pieces. With Google Cross-Cloud Network, what we expect to gain is the ability to morph our connectivity to other clouds, data centers, and partner companies without having to be bought into a specific decision and stuck with it. So we're very happy to partner with Google Cloud to be able to go into the future with them.
What an amazing story. It's been great to work with Ken and his team, and they really helped us shape the roadmap as well. As you saw, Cross-Cloud Network offers an open, secure, and optimized platform that is designed to help you accelerate your business by enabling you to very easily access Google services and securely from the cloud. Now, we understand, not all workloads can move to the cloud. And this is why we built Google Distributed Cloud, or GDC. If there are regulations that require a private cloud deployment in your own data center, and perhaps it even needs to be fully air-gapped, GDC has you covered. If it is an edge deployment in a store with limited connectivity, or it has a slow link speed, we have the right form factor for that. And sometimes there's just so much data that you need to process it first before sending it to the cloud, and we have the services you need to support that. Google Distributed Cloud is a purpose-built, full-stack solution, and it consists of hardware and software that extends our infrastructure to the edge and into your data centers. It is built for AI and data workloads, which enables organizations to run select Vertex AI services and manage databases. We offer flexible deployment options, both in terms of hardware form factors and operational models where Google or a partner can operate. And because an open strategy is core to Google, we have built GDC with an open ecosystem, enabling you to accelerate application development. I'm really proud to see how excited customers and partners are about Google Distributed Cloud and all of the innovation that they are driving. Let's hear from some of them now.
Google Distributed Cloud is a really elegant solution for us.
It becomes much easier for companies now to dream of an edge solution that they can deploy at their locations.
We deploy it in our own data centers as a first step into cloudification for our network elements.
Allows us to manage the petabyte of data a day coming off the network telemetry devices between 26 different countries.
We are going further to modernize applications in a fully air-gapped, secure, and sovereign environment.
CSIT develops secure digital technologies for the Singapore government. CSIT looks to collaborate with Google on their distributed cloud technologies so that we can tap on Google's deep expertise in cloud and AI while keeping our data secure.
In the now highly regulated environments, it gives them access to technologies that they're used to in the public cloud to move faster in their digital transformation journeys.
Google Distributed Cloud provides you with the answers to those latency requirements, bandwidth requirements, resiliency requirements.
Taking the existing Kubernetes operators that we've been running on-premise with our customers and making that available as part of Google Distributed Cloud means that our customers get a battle-tested product, and it means that we can bring it to market with Google much more quickly and more reliably.
Google Distributed Cloud gives us a unified architecture between the data that's on-prem and the data that's in the public cloud.
Thank you. It's really great to see the broad set of ways that we're helping customers and partners solve problems with GDC. Let's take a closer look at how customers are leveraging GDC's AI and data capabilities. GDC helps unlock AI innovation from edge to data centers. Vertex AI on GDC offers workbench and pre-trained models for speech, translation, and optical character recognition. Soon, you'll be able to use Vertex prediction and pipelines to automate custom model deployment and document translation API for on-demand translation for Microsoft Office and PDF documents with the formatting retained. And we have roadmap plans for GPUs and software to enable GenAI model serving and fine-tuning. With more and more data being produced at the edge, we're making it easier for you to generate insights by simplifying database management for all major engines. We are now offering managed AlloyDB Omni available on GDC in preview. It provides high performance at a fraction of the cost of legacy databases. It is also more than 2x faster than standard Postgres for transactional workloads, and it delivers up to 100x faster analytical queries. And with Dataproc coming to GDC, customers can run Spark at a 54% lower TCO. Finally, we're also expanding our marketplace offerings on GDC to include MongoDB Enterprise Advanced and Elasticsearch. Orange generates 1 petabyte of network telemetry data every day across 26 countries. With Google Distributed Cloud and Dataproc, Orange is heading toward dynamically managing and analyzing all of that data right at the edge. But every customer has different business requirements. Google Distributed Cloud has an expanding portfolio of hardware form factors to meet your needs, whatever they are, enabling you to do everything from running deployments of hundreds of racks in your own data centers to managing tens of thousands of small appliances. We're introducing a new 3-node small form factor server configuration for the next generation retail edge. I really encourage you to go see GDC in action at the Hardwareverse. Kroger, an American retailer, is building a container-based application platform that makes it easy and cost-effective to create new and personalized experiences, customer experiences at checkout. They're also using video analytics to optimize customer experience through intelligent product placement, shelf inventory, and self-checkout. Now, what makes GDC really special is how much faster you can innovate because of our rich and growing partner ecosystem. You can easily tap into a broad set of familiar and proven solutions. I'm really excited to announce a partnership with SAP, which makes GDC the only air-gapped private cloud infrastructure that will support their BTP platform. From the public cloud to the edge and to your data centers, we're making it possible to get the most out of your data no matter where it resides. And that brings us to the end of this session. It's really a privilege to be able to share the amazing work that Googlers are doing working with you, our customers and partners. We covered a lot of ground. Let me quickly recap the key takeaways of this session. Workload optimized infrastructure is all about giving you the advantage. And whether it's AI or data, modern workloads, or enterprise workloads that you're looking to migrate and modernize. And helping you get the most out of Google services by making it easy and secure to connect cross-cloud. We want to enable you to get your cloud your way with Google Cloud and Google Distributed Cloud. All of this on a platform that is planet scale that you can trust. On behalf of our teams, we're excited to develop technology today to help you discover a new way to cloud. Thank you and enjoy the rest of Google Cloud Next.